Good afternoon. It is cold out today. We are getting ready to have a spa day for Belle. So ever since we got her, we've known her hooves need to be trimmed back. They had not been done in the years that, somebody had her before us. But we want to make sure her ankles and really her whole body stays safe and she stays healthy. So we have arranged a vet to come out today and trim her hooves. And believe me, I'm going to try to get some footage of that for you guys, but she is really going to enjoy it. Now the downside is, it is cold out here today. So, yeah. Oh, I'm all bundled up. So anyway, I'm walking down and we're going to kind of make sure that we've got everything ready for her. Come up with a contingency if the calves don't want to leave her side. So I think we could probably lure them into the barn with some hay to get them out of the way, or we may put them in first. We'll just have to see how we want to do it. So stay tuned and we'll kind of figure that out from there. Oh, the cows definitely don't look cold.
With like show cattle and your beef cattle, so they all kind of get a toe on them, but they grow long, like bottom ways. You can put her down as well, and we'll use like an angle grinder on the bottom of them.
Yeah.
These jerseys are more just getting toe, where you can see our toes are super long.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
Ready for the next one?
Is there anything I can get you?
She's feistier with the back.
Yeah, I'm sure they're sore. When you're ready.
No.
Put your body up into her. There you go. Easy, watch it.
Do you want me to help hold it?
Maybe. I brought a rope too. We can stick a rope around the bottom of it if we have to.
Honey.
God, I feel better already. Several inches off already. Do you have concrete or anything hard that she's in her enclosure, or rocks or anything?
Like where we keep her?
Yeah, where she walks.
No.
So you may just want to, that kind of thing will help grind these down a little bit.
Okay.
So she may not need it done as often. It's not the end of the world if we don't. We can definitely trim them, and we'll definitely obviously do it before they're quite as long as they are, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were very long when
The good thing is the bottom of them, these two on this side that I've looked at, look healthy. No signs of hoof rot, no signs of abscesses or tender spots or anything like that.
Right.
I'm sure it's uncomfortable, just being so long, but. And another thing is we may want to do this again, in a couple months. So her quicks are really long right now from her toes being so long.
Right.
So I can't go back quite as short as I would like for a natural hoof to look.
That's fine.
But if we do them a little bit more often, then we can probably get her to a little bit more natural of a shorter level there.
Okay.
Definitely strong and healthy. Sister, I think we can do most of it from the ground. Maybe if you'll just stand right here and just kind of pat on her. So I can see right here, and so typically I will visualize what I would like a normal healthy hoof to look like. So I would like it to be level with the ground and come out to a point right here. So from her walking on these long heels, she's kind of sunk in, and her pastures back here like this. So see how she kind of is real sunk in down here. And so even if that was a normal healthy hoof, my hoof's going to be a little flatter than I would like it to be. So I kind of visualize that and know where I would kind of like it to be. I didn't get quite there on that other one just because the quick, if you really look at it, you can kind of see underneath where it's starting to get gray down there. Because the quick's right there. So I just take a little bit back until, it's going to be painful for her. We don't want it to be painful on her. She's honestly being very, very good considering. All right,
Good girl.
Belle? Come on, darling, let's go get your calves.
All right, so that didn't go as planned. I didn't get as much footage as I wanted to get for you guys. Belle, she did okay. I mean, she was really pretty good, but she wasn't super cooperative, so I spent a lot of my time leaning into her to kind of help hold her in place and couldn't adjust the camera or anything like that. So, you know, it's okay. They took quite a bit off. They would have liked to have taken a little bit more off than they did. But again, it was just very difficult to get her to allow them to get in and do what they needed to do. So, she's happy though. They're very happy with how good she looks. They're very happy though with how good she looks, and the calves said they look really good as well. So, yeah, I couldn't have asked for more. I really appreciate them coming out and doing it today. And I know I feel a lot better that Belle's not going to have issues, you know, trying to walk around and ending up either breaking her hoof off or tripping over, you know, ice or whatever and getting hurt, and then we got bigger issues. So for now, I got to get back into work. So I'll get back at it and get some more recorded later this afternoon. I'll see you guys in a few. All right, I am fueled up and ready to get back at it. We had simple dinner, brats, we're good, but we didn't record that for you guys. Noelle's not at the top of her game today. She didn't sleep really good last night, so she didn't do any recording, but that's okay, you know. Brats in an air fryer, they're good. Anyway, I am headed down to the barn. I need to check on my tractor. So we've got a little bit of coordination that needs to happen. We're getting more hay rounds on Sunday. At least we're supposed to. And what I want to do with these is get them rolled away into the barn. But for me to do that, I need to get the tractor moved out of the way, which is fine because if I can get this beast started, oh, it got a little dark on you guys. If I can get this beast started, they're gonna come and take it over, roll it up on a trailer and take it over to get it looked at to get the leaks at the bottom fixed. And so it'll be gone for a little while, but that'll open it up where I can get back in there and get the hay bales put away. So I'm gonna get in here and try to get it started. I had it on a float charger the last couple of days, so battery should be fully charged. Yeah, my charger actually shows it's fully charged. So I'll get it disconnected and we're gonna give it a try. In the meanwhile, someone has taken up residence on my tractor. You comfortable up there? Got another one wanting to go up. Barn cats. Well, at least I won't have mice in my tractor seat. I'll get this undone. All right, believe it or not, I gotta get up there. That did not go as planned. So, one of two things. I'm gonna let it charge, try it again after the carburetor dries out a little bit and get it to start, or I'll wind up having to tow it out of here and then they can fix it from there. But either way, we will get it out of here. Yes, in the meanwhile, all I can do really right now is wait and give it a try again in a little bit. So some of this started to just rot where it was sitting on the gravel. Did not drain like I thought it would. So I gotta sort through, only give them what's good. And my little hand cultivator works pretty well. Kind of grab it and pull it out from behind. The plan is they will go through. They're over there, they can see what I'm doing. So the plan is that they will go through about a round and a half a month, which at that rate will take us until, or really it'll get us through March. So we'll have to see if that really holds true. I mean, we're probably halfway, I guess a third of the way through this bale. And they've been on it for less than a week right now. So we'll kind of see how they do as we go forward. But we really haven't wasted any, giving it to them this way. Not like we did when we just kind of had it out in the open. But, you know, this is our first season of having cows, so we've got to adapt and adjust. And they're over there looking at me going, just hush up and bring us some hay. So I'll get this over to the cows here a minute. I'll be back. So I kind of feel like we're showing the cows every day. But I guess when we're doing daily, that's really kind of the way that it goes. So I'm not going to use my cart. I'm just going to throw this over the fence to them. I'm still putting it right up by the tree. They don't tend to walk on it nearly as much. Oh, sorry about that, Belle. You got a shroud of hay. Sorry. She just shakes it off. It's cold. So that'll get them good for a while. I guess they're staying a little bit warmer in a blanket of hay too. Belle shook it off, got all over Daisy too. So, you know, that's good. I gotta check their water. And chickens are good. Probably close the barn up and then see where it goes from there. So the other job I needed to get started on is getting this to start breaking down. And so there's a large amount of manure in this pile and a large amount of straw. I want to mix up the carbons a little bit and get it to start breaking down before I do anything like chicken coop with it. So we are supposed to get some rain, which will water it down, so I won't do rain on or water on it right now. But over the course of the summer, I've been saving cardboard. So all the pizza boxes, cardboard boxes, things like that that I get in, I've been tearing those up and shredding them into smaller parts. Now, while that might be good for compost, it doesn't really work well in the wind. So I want something already kind of damp or heavy to weigh it down. So I've got an actual bag of just corrugated cardboard, and of course, you know, I take off all the tape and the stuff that shouldn't go in a compost pile. I'm going to mix that in with this pile and let it go ahead and start breaking down just naturally out here and absorbing some of that manure and hopefully starting to decompose. It's getting cold, so I don't know how warm these piles are going to get or stay, and I didn't bring out my compost thermometer to see if it got warm, but since I didn't add any water to it when I piled it here, I'm not really expecting that it did. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this mixed in, and not only will I get this bag out of my barn, but it'll get our composting underway to get ready for next year. So some of you may be wondering if I have any idea what I'm doing. The answer is no. But that's okay, because what we learn by doing and failing. It's great if you succeed, but if it doesn't work, I'll know it didn't work. If it works, could just be by coincidence, so who knows. But anyway, we're gonna try. So the other thing about composting this is that this is what we can afford in our budget today. It didn't cost me anything extra for the boxes that stuff got shipped in. It didn't cost me anything extra for the pizza boxes that we got Luke's Little Caesars pizza in, because, you know, that's his favorite. You know, hay was already paid for. So at this point, that's all it give me. Once I do leaves off the ground, again, there's no cost in any of this other than just the time that we're gonna put into getting it initially mixed together and then moved over to the chicken coop for them to just tear through for the rest of the winter. So, you know, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, we're not really out anything that costs us anything financially. All right, that's pretty much gonna do it for us for tonight. Belle and I are gonna say have a great evening, wrap up the video, and we'll see you all on the next Blue Jay Acres. Isn't that right, girl? Isn't that right, girl?